Alright, how's it going, everyone? Today is 7 2 2025. Barely. And yeah, you know, let me check if the mic is even on. You know, today's kind of been a sad day. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Number one, I I don't know how much I've revealed about how I even ended up where I am right now physically. I don't mean through YouTube. I mean on just in this room, in this apartment. I don't know how much I've revealed of that. But pretty much I had to leave quite quickly. Live commentary mode, what is that? But yeah, one of the things that I left behind was a camera that I got as a gift, and I just got it back today. And it turns out that it doesn't have the charger with it. So it might as well just be a knickknack because it's just kind of sitting there. It was a mistake. It's okay. There's nothing wrong. I didn't know what it was, and I was confused. I feel like I have to pee actually, so I might do that. Anything else? Oh, and also I found out that like I'm gonna. So, yeah. I can't, like, again, I don't know how much people have been kind of keeping track with just like I was trying to get a job this summer, like a traditional 9 to 5 type job, and that didn't work out, and it was kind of soul crushing because like I got rejected so many times that like I couldn't even count it on two hands and a foot how many times I got rejected. So yeah, that was definitely demoralizing. And so I was just like, you know what? Okay, I guess I'm gonna only be able to make money through my main channel, my geography videos, which do make money, not a lot, but some, and it's better than nothing, I suppose. But I've also since realized today that, oh wait, I'm gonna have to use, because I can't use CapCut anymore, because CapCut has gone to shit, and they've made it so you have to pay for everything. So I'm gonna have to use a completely different editing software. So I'm gonna have to learn, even though I like just got the hang of CapCut, because it was always kind of finicky, and so now I'm gonna try and start using DaVinci or something. I don't know. It looks pretty tricky, but I don't really have many other options. I guess be homeless or die, but I don't want those options. And you know what? Sounds sad to say this, but it's not sad. Because there was a point in my life where I wouldn't have minded being either of those. Like, it would have been like, I would have been unbothered by it, that. But now I do, because I actually have like responsibilities and someone who loves me, and you know, I've just had more outlook on life, and I've realized that I don't want to be pointless, you know. And I think I've always wanted to not be pointless, but I've now actually found the will to try, you know. But either way, I also started to get all existential. I've just been kind of in I guess, an existential mood today. Because, you know, when shit hits the fan, you kind of have to. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that was just a lot of bumming stuff. I did redeem the day though because I got cookies for myself, and that made me feel better. And also, I was meant to take a shower today, if it isn't obvious by the state of my hair. I haven't done that yet. Um, so yeah, today wasn't the best of days, but I can always turn that around. In fact, actually, I don't need to because the day has already ended. Help me shave my beard. I can try helping. I know. I know, Lennon. You help me with everything. It's okay. Um, I don't want you to think that I'm like lecturing you or anything like that. Ah, see, my hair's already getting knotted up. It really is crazy how quick my hair gets knotted up. People with straight hair just don't understand how easy they have it. And I still hear them complain. Like, oh my god, my hair has so many loose ends. Like, loose ends. I don't even think you truly know the grasp of loose ends unless you have curly hair. Oh my god, like, every single strand of my hair is straight except for this one little. Like, dude, unbelievable. The shit that they complain about. Alright, I'll be back. I just need to pee. I suppose I should open the game first, actually. Okay. Okay. I am back. Neck is itchy. Says I got 0 viewers right now. How's that even possible? Oh. Alright. Oh. Fuck. Should I turn that on? I think it should be fine. Alright. Oh, please, for the love of God, don't have the camera. Why is this showing me not be there yet? Oh no, I'm there. Hi. How's it going? I really think you should reach your goal. You should stream to Twitch with a stable schedule, maybe 4 to 5 days a week for longer periods, like 5 to 8 hours. Oh, you know, I tell you what, like, I couldn't have timed. I did want to have. I wanted to start my streaming journey early, but YouTube did not let me. I wanted to start on August 5th, not August 20th. But for just a bunch of bullshit reasons, they didn't let me. Because I had to, like, verify my account, which took a long time. So it had to be August 20th. T-Pain. Mustang T-Pain. That's just 2 fucking proper nouns that they took out of a fucking rabbit magic hat. T-Pain and Mustang. Why is that a thing? Here's the fucking Ariana Grande Volkswagen Beetle hybrid car. Like, what? What's the deal with that? Alright. Boy, the audio's really quiet, huh? There you go. Really quiet. Nothing I can really do about that. But I guess that will make me feel more sane. I'll tell you what's been really helping. I might do that. I've been looking into it for you. I'll look more. Okay. I want you to just relax and enjoy. I don't need you to do nothing. I love your audio. What a prick. I just want you to watch the stream and enjoy yourself. Kick back and relax. Because God knows that you need it. God knows that anyone needs it, to be honest. God knows that I fucking need it. So if I lose in Gaming Rocket League, I ain't gonna be worried about it. You know? At least I'm not getting bombed. You know? At least I'm not experiencing a death of a relative. At least, you know, things could always be worse. Just as much as things can always be better, things can always be worse. Fuck you. There we go. Very end-to-end game we're going on. I love your audio. I must do something. But nobody is saying that. It's only you. figured out CapCut? What were you... How? Were you using a feature that was pro only? Uh-oh. Oh my god, what a toss pot. Remember when you used to say top hat instead of toss pot? You're adorable. Speaking of things that I had to leave behind at the old place I used to live in, I'm also trying... I also used to have an Xbox. An Xbox... Oh, that's so fluky and fucking bullshit. I used to have an Xbox... How did this even happen? Oh, fuck me. That is ridiculous. He wasn't even shooting there. He was just trying to get the ball in my possession. I also left off an Xbox One S. Or no, an Xbox Series S. I don't know, pretty much the Xbox... Whatever the new Xbox is, and I have the dumbed down version of it because I'm broke. And also, it wasn't... I didn't buy it for myself because at the time I didn't have money in any form. It was given to me as a gift. It's probably the biggest gift I've ever been given. But, of course, knowing the people who give me gifts, it had to be... I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just... I mean, of course it's going to be the bootleg. I know people who are, like, dead broke as all fuck of... Like, as all... You know what I mean? Who still had their parents get them, like, a PS5 or the new Xbox or whatever the latest Xbox is. But meanwhile... No. You know, for him, we're gonna do, like... just enough. And let's also make it profound. Let's also make mediocrity profound. Like, already people kind of consider Xbox... I remember back in the day when Xbox was, like, the console to have. Particularly the Xbox 360. Like, most people consider the Xbox 360 the superior console over PlayStation. Which, at the time, was that PS3? PlayStation. I guess PS3. I mean, obviously, there was definitely a dedicated community to PS3. But, like, the... overwhelming consensus was gotta have an Xbox 360. Oh, actually, like, watch someone be like, oh, actually. But and of course, knowing how things go, I did eventually get an Xbox 360, but it was so laughably late to the party that, like, they were already stopping, like, releasing games on the Xbox 360 by the time I got one. So I was like, wow, this is... I don't, like, I'm pretty sure the Xbox One already came out by the time that I got the Xbox 360. Because, you know, my parents don't look into gifts. They're just like, yeah, just shut him up. Like, give him the bare minimum. Like, I think it was like 2016, 2015 that I got the Xbox 360. There was still a dedicated community to people using Xbox 360 in 2015, but it was definitely being phased out. You can only use online and need to connect to the TikTok, then you upload it to a platform? You can only use online and need to connect it to TikTok, then you upload it to a platform. But only online and only some features. No, the desktop itself is the issue. So, oh fuck's sake! Don't blame yourself for that one, Lennon. I don't want you, because I know that you're gonna be like, oh no, I made Everett just concede a goal because I was chatting, but that's not. I just was being irresponsible, and I was not doing what I was supposed to do, which is play the game. And I should have waited a little bit before I started a new match. It's kind of just instinct for me to do that. But I gotta snap out of that. That was my fault, not yours. Uh-oh. Yes. No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my fucking god. That guy's so fucking lucky. No way. No way. What? How's it going, Oxygen? Beep. What is, I still use Xbox One. The Xbox you have is an Xbox One? Well, no, isn't it Xbox One S or something? Or Xbox One Series X? Because it's not like there's an Xbox 2. I don't know how Xbox works nowadays. They made it kind of confusing. Fuck. Hi. Sorry I didn't acknowledge it. Were you saying because I didn't acknowledge you, Oxygen? Beep. What is it? I hate when people do... I don't know. Fuck's sake! I hate when people do... I guess my message wasn't sent or something because no one noticed. I'm sorry, Oxygen. I'm sorry. I did see your message, but I was trying to articulate myself about the other thing. I'm really sorry. No fucking way. Thank Christ. Nice one. Go fight yourself. Yeah, that's why it's Buki, but... No, it's a Gears of War Xbox One. Oh. Mine's like a... Mine's an... What the fuck is the new Xbox? What is the new Xbox? How's your day been going, by the way, Oxygen? I'm sorry that I have not catered to your messages. I've not had the most splendid of days. So bear with me on that. Any new endeavors? It sounds like you have stuff to say, so... How's it been? I'm sorry if I really am not trying to be rude, Oxygen. You're one of the few chatters who's, like, never given me any issues. Oh my god. And no, I'm not counting London as just a chatter. So I don't want people thinking, well, when he said... When he said one of the few chatters, is he counting Go-Go Koi? AKA Everett's girlfriend? By the way, who's Everett? I remember when it was a big deal where I didn't even want my name to be revealed. But I kind of quickly realized that just wasn't sustainable. Oh, no way. There we go. That's class. It's going well so far. I'm proud. School starts on the 7th. I'm so nervous for that. Oh my god. That's so crazy. So, like, the Philippines doesn't have a very long summer break, it seems. But I guess it's because, like, you have, like, a winter break or something. Or just you have, like, really long holidays. I don't even know how it works. We've probably discussed this, and I probably totally forgot it. And it probably seems really douchey that I don't remember any of it. I'm kind of learning that I don't really retain information as good as I thought I did. I thought I was better at it, but... I mean, I was talking to Lennon earlier about something, and I realized that I was getting everything wrong, so... I guess I never really had anyone who was able to, like, fact-check me on my bullshit. Oh, thank Christ on a bike. Oh, I completely missed it, but it's okay. Yes, we have some holidays throughout the year, and the winter break is about 2 to 3 weeks. That's roughly about the winter break. I mean, for some reason, my school, like, only did... But my school is fucking weird. We only had, like, 5 days of winter break. Like, they were not long. And winter break was actually the longest one. All the other, like, the fact that it was even called a spring break was, like, an insult to spring breaks. We would have Easter, and the other day that's related to Easter off. And then the weekend, if it was close to the weekend. So pretty much just 2 days off was spring break in my high school. And middle school, because the high school and actually all my schools, because there was only I was raised in a small town. I'm gonna lose to this cunt. That's pathetic. 5. That doesn't even cover a year, and that is not. No, it actually doesn't cover New Year's. It would be separate. We would actually no, we wouldn't have New Year's off. I just didn't remember teachers saying, all right, see you next year. Get it? Because we'd be seeing them tomorrow. Even though, you know, like we wouldn't even have New Year's off. But, I mean, I suppose it was nice because of that. You know, my town was kind of one of the first to be let off of school. Meaning, like, for summer break. Because in America, summer break pretty much lasts from May-ish to late May to early June. Or late May/early June to late August/early September. That's how long summer breaks last. So I'll just say either or of May through August or June and September. I hope I didn't say July by accident. And what the fuck is it? Is this guy like purposely getting... Oh no, he just lost connection. Okay. Well, okay, let me just read some chats then. Winter break ends somewhere in the 3rd of January in my school. Like Japan, not gonna lie. Yeah, but I knew people because like London school didn't end their thing until June, like mid June, which was crazy to. I mean, I remember being bummed out when like the last day of school was like June 9th or something because there was a lot of snow days that one year. But I mean, I knew kids who like damn near had their fucking school year going into July. Like, dude, this you don't even like. I mean, at that point, you don't have a single month that there's no school. Like, let's say if there was a school that typically had that was a cool goal that typically had their last day of school be in late June. If they had a bunch of snow days because it was a really snowy winter that year, it's definitely possible where it could extend into July. 100%. Because most of the time, my school would have it be that we were off by May, late May, admittedly, but still May, nonetheless. But ooh, I was lucky. Fuck. So it would bum me out. It would bum me out, like where they'd have to extend the school year for a couple of weeks because of the amount of snow that there was. Ooh, fucked them up. Ah. Ow, ow. But that's crazy because, like, if their school year started in August, then they wouldn't have a single month of that year not have school for at least one day. Which is just that is like the epitome of sucky. And I guess that's normal for like a Filipino standard or a European standard, I guess. But in America, you at least are able to rely on July not having any school, unless you failed, in which case there's summer school. But for the most part, you could live comfortably knowing that you have at least a completely free July of school, at least free of school. But it's entirely possible that there's a situation where it would extend until July. Not my school, it never even got close to that. Like, I think the latest it ever got was like maybe June 9th, June 11th, some shit like that. But never extended into July. But if it was the case that my school typically had to end in late May and extended into something like June 9th, then yeah. Which is a thing that I've already reiterated. I mean, a thing that I've already said, so I don't know I'm reiterating it again. All that to say is it's so hard for me to, like, grasp that your first day of school would be in July 7th. Like, I don't even know how I could approach that mindset. It's such a foreign concept to me. That sucks. Yeah, our school switches to starting in August too, but will only last till last. That was only till last year. Then they switched it back to the original. Ugh. That change was not permanent. The change was permanent, but I guess it wasn't a problem anymore. What the fuck? No. No, don't. Dude, a bug landed on my fucking arm. There's a bug in here. Disgusting. I think it's like a moth or something. I hate moths. It's one of those small moths that like chill in your sink. What the fuck? No, that was just my shirt. See, once a bug enters my presence, then I think anything that moves is a bug. fucking hate bugs so much. I'm getting the idea though that that's like an autism thing. There's not many autistic people who like bugs. I guess COVID isn't a problem anymore. That's what you said. The fucking heart blocks that. I don't know why, but YouTube always has that fucking thing where, like, the heart sometimes... Oh my god. I used to be so fucking good at those. I wasn't an expert by any means, but for, like, a player who didn't do it professionally, I was genuinely half decent at those most of the time. Wherever did those days go? How's that guy so consistently fucking over... Whatever. Karma. Karma. Spelled with a C. Oh, what a finish. See, that was cool. There's a glimpse into what I was used to be capable of. But that was like an average goal that I used to score. I used to be able to do that like every day. And goddammit, if it sounds like I'm bragging, well, I am. I was proud of the fact I was good at this game, because it's fucking hard. This game is hard. Anyone who considers this game easy is literally just trying to impress you. Which is fucking stupid, because why... Wouldn't it be cooler if you were good at a game that was hard? You small-dicked fuck. That's gonna be one of my biggest fucking pet peeves of the morning. Because first off, it's fucking stupid. And it's also, you're fucking lying. You're literally lying. On my life, you were lying. Anyone who considers a game like this, like, you have to handle moving the car in a proper way. And you also have to handle, like, moving the ball in a proper way. Fuck! You have to handle attacking, defending. This game is fucking hard. But I knew people who were so shallow, so desperate to impress people in the most shallow, pathetic ways, that they would say, oh, I mean, I had a pretty easy time. And they would, I could sense, even though I'd be like on, like, group calls with them, and they wouldn't have their cameras on, which, first off, coward. Oh my god. Whatever, I won anyway. There ain't no motherfucking way. There's no way. Alright, I guess that is happening. But it's just like, first off, you're full of shit, so that's already lame, but it's double lame because why is it cool to be good at a game that's easy? Like, if I was good at fucking, I don't know, like, wouldn't it be cooler to say that you're really good at chess instead of checkers? Right? Like, most people would agree, you know. Ooh. Oh, this must be a new map. What is this commentary? Absolutely ridiculous? What the fuck am I playing? But, like, I don't know, I just, like, some people are just so, like, fucking shallow, and such in a stupid way. It's like the nerd, that's the nerd version, that's the nerd gamer version of, like, those rednecks who buy big trucks because they're not well endowed. Is when a nerd says, No, like when they're playing a hard game and they say, "No, this is easy. No, this is fucking easy." Is it? Is it fucking easy? With your carpal tunnel? Huh? And your fucked up posture because you spent hours of your life practicing? That was easy? Everything, like, give yourself credit. Like, you would be so much more respectable if you even acknowledged all the effort. Like, it's so stupid. You could actually be a respectable person, but you're so shallow and narcissistic that you can't even do that. Because if I don't fucking know. Hey, you're doing good. I'm invested. Thank you. It could be easy. Oh, are you? No, Oxygen, dude. Don't have this be the day that you choose to be like the troublesome one. Is it just because Oxygen is? Is it because fucking AWOP is in here? There's no. I'm sorry, but like, maybe it's easy. No, I'm not. I'm not buying that. You can't even hypothetically play devil's advocate and convince me that there isn't someone who, when they first played Rocket League, they didn't think that this is. There's not even a game that's similar to this ever. There's not a game that's similar to this. I'm sure there's some bootleg ass fucking game that might try and like capitalize off the success of this game, but there's no way someone who began playing Rocket League immediately thought, well, this is easy. It's very disorienting. It's one of the most disorienting games you could ever play. I'm not even. Oh, maybe it's just because you're autism. Maybe it's because of your lack of cognitive fucking based IQ. Looks like you're not getting Pepe the Frog status. What is this commentator? What is this announcer? I almost said commentator instead of announcer. Announcer is what that guy is. A commentator would be if he was on a broadcast and be like, "Well, when he steps up to the da da da." You know what I mean? That's like Americans kind of mix up announcer and commentator all the time. The announcer is someone at the stadium. The commentator can also be at the stadium, but he's speaking to a broadcast, whereas the announcer is announcing stuff to the people at the stadium alone. It's funny how on iOS YouTube you pull the chat above the heart, but on Android it's locked, both personal experience. But on Android it's locked. Yeah, on Android I can't move the heart. Once a bug tried to get in my eye and I thought I would get pink eye for a bit. It could be easy for some people because of their experience, but that's the only excuse for that annoying ass behavior. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that last part. My fault. You didn't read the part where I said that annoying. Yeah. Never mind though. No. It's fine. You have the right to defend yourself for that. Oh god, I'm sure if people are sick of hearing that fucking sentence. Not what I just said to you, but just the wording that I used. The right to defend yourself. Oh. Oh, I saw. Okay, not everything was doom and gloomy. I made beef fajitas. Uh, like beef fajita wraps instead of chicken, because I got beef this time. I used the same batch of onions and peppers. I just put them in the fridge. I also didn't realize about like the grocery store that I went to, they kind of have like these it's just someone like chopped up a bunch of onions and peppers and put it in like a plastic container for you to purchase. And it's nice because when, like, you know, when I was at the store, I was trying to find a really small onion. Because, like, you know, there's not much you can really just do with, like, just an onion. If you don't like raw onions. If you do like raw onions, then it won't go to waste. The last time that I got a raw onion just straight up, like, from the grocery store, like, not pre-prepared or anything, it had to go to waste because there was nothing I could do. And I fucking hate wasting food. I hate wasting food. Literally hate it. I know that it's probably to a bit of an intense level that it's just not helpful for anyone. But still, it's just something I really like to avoid doing. And I know this, like, I could have just maybe ate the onion raw, like the last onion that I got. But I really don't like just eating raw onions. It's like, I don't know if it's just too acidic or something. I don't know what. It just doesn't make me feel good. It, like, gets to my throat and my stomach acid kind of gets all... Fuck! I don't know. Raw onions hurt my throat. And they're just too intense of a fucking flavor. Like, I don't want to take a bite of this and there's just raw onion right there. I like cooked onions. I think cooked onions taste so good. And I'm kind of the same way about tomato, actually. I'm like pretty much the same to a T. Like, I think raw tomato just, it's too acidic. It, like, gets to me. Although I've never had an heirloom tomato. I know that people swear by that. I've kind of been getting, like, the sort of, like, cheap, covered in pesticide American tomatoes. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Fuck! But for the time being, I only liked cooked tomatoes. I'm okay with them when they're cooked and they have, like, seasoning on them. But just, like, a raw tomato? That's crazy. I'm okay with raw bell peppers, though. I don't need those to be cooked. But I also like when they're cooked, too. I could go either way with bell peppers. Same with carrots. I can eat a raw carrot. For most of my life as a kid, I would eat raw carrots. But I can also have baked carrots. Like those soft carrots. I don't have an issue with those either. I think those taste pretty good. As long as you season them right. If they're just raw, like at the school cafeteria would do it, then yeah, that's kind of insane. But, you know, I think the presumption is most of the time it's not as bad as fucking school cafeteria quality. What a finish. Okay, there we go. Spicy curry. I'll actually post those jalapenos. I don't know why the fuck I said jalapenos just then. Although I do like raw jalapenos. I don't like pickled I don't like pickled stuff. I think I'm very weak to acid. Because there was one time what did I do? Oh, there was one day my nose was stuffy, and I have these pickled jalapenos in the fridge. And, I remember eating one to try and clear up my sinuses. And I know that jalapenos aren't the spiciest of things, so it's not going to work that well. Like, unless I ate a whole fucking bunch. But I didn't really have much of an appetite because I was sick. But they were pickled jalapenos. They weren't, like, fresh jalapenos or anything like that. And I just remember all it did was hurt my throat. Like, it gave my throat, like, reflux. It really fucking hurt. It wasn't even the heat that got it was the fucking acid from the pickles. Like, from the pickled, like, vinegar. Because they're pickled jalapenos. Fuck! I fucked it up. God, I fucked it up. He just scored again. No, he fucked it up too. Thank Christ. No. God, I fucked it up again. No! Oh my god. Oh my fucking god! Everything was just going so poorly for me there. Oh my god. Why is my car just getting stuck on everything? It's like made of Velcro. I'm not gonna have enough time. Unless he fucks up this kickoff. It's not even a straight one. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. Oh, fucking god, man. I really deserve to. I don't deserve to lose to someone like Spicy Curry 88. I'm sorry, but there's no way that that guy is as good as I am. I'm in gold too. I used to play in diamond. And there was a short period where I played, it was like for only like a week and a half or something. I also played in whatever the purple rank is fucking called. I can't fucking remember. What is a rock carrot? I don't know. What is a rock carrot? Did I say rock carrot? When the fuck did I say rock carrot? Bro, your edit's about to be sick as fuck. I need the context for that. She's making an edit for me on TikTok. She decided to start making edits for me. If you want to partake in it, Oxygen, I fully invite you to. I love Raw. Oh shit. How's it going, AWOP? Sorry, I didn't notice you. I was too busy playing Rocket League. How's it going, AWOP? How's your day been? Yes, yes, yes. What is a rock carrot? I don't know. Is this a pun? Oh, did you say rock carrot? Oh, you did it. No, come on. You're fucking with me. You're doing it because rocks are your bit. It's a good one. The fact that you immediately knew raw carrot. I was just talking about raw onions. So obviously I'm going to be saying... You're fucking with me, Oxygen. Come on, man. Ooh, I could try and make some. I know that you've made edits before. I don't know if those edits are what London wants to do for what she's trying to do. Like, yours are more like memes. And she's more trying to just do clips and highlights. No, she's doing memes. I don't know. It's up to her. If you want to, like, just talk to her about it, I think that'd probably be up your alley. I seriously heard rock carrot and thought, not gonna lie, I sent it. But I sent it for the bit. Excuse me. I feel like after a while that you kind of figured out that it was raw carrot. It does sound like rock carrot. Sorry that my fucking throat. Speaking of acid, huh? Oh yeah, let me now they means. Yeah, Oxygen, I fully invite you to you know, if you DM London, I'm sure she'll oblige. She trusts you. I'm not gonna... I shouldn't speak for her, but I don't think she'd have any issue with, you know, working with you on that stuff. And again, you've done clips before. I mean, do we have permission to upload those clips? Also, here's my beef fajita wraps. Again, look how much fucking vegetables. Look how many fucking vegetables are on there. You know, I'll totally admit something, right? You know, when people talk about how cringe they were, they usually just mean the media that they partook in and how cringe that was. It's like, oh, okay. I honestly really can't tell you that I was really like heavily involved with some sort of objectively cringe media. That just wasn't. But that wasn't because I was really cool or something. It was just because I really didn't partake in much media at all of any sort. Because I wasn't. I kind of was into sports. So unless you consider soccer cringe, which I think, yeah, there's probably a large majority of people in America who consider soccer cringe, but for the most part, uh, that's like a widely liked thing. It's the world's most global sport. But uh probably actually to be honest, probably the most world's global sport is wrestling or maybe boxing or some sort of combat sport, jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Um that would probably be the more global sport. Probably boxing, honestly. But maybe wrestling. I don't fucking know. The only clip I could probably make into an edit is the mending loss on. No, there was one edit you made. Oh fuck. There was one edit you made. There's like a hang on my fucking nose, and I just cut myself with it. That is disturbing. Did I say hang on my nose? I meant to say hang on my finger, and I cut myself on my nose when I was itching it. I'd say basketball? Nah, no way. No way. Are we saying in second place to soccer? I'm sorry, but there's no way in the hell that basketball is more global than soccer. No way. What edit are you talking about? Oh yeah, there was this edit that you made where I was throwing shit in lava, and those things had like text on it, and it was like me throwing away like slang words or something. Or maybe it was video games. I don't fucking know, honestly. I can't remember. You've made clips before. Oh. And I was always impressed with them. I remember Darwinski made a clip about me doing an Obama impression. Darwinski hasn't been here in a while. That's not true. He was here for when I did those AI voices. Oh yeah, I can make that better. Trying to download now. Trying to download what? Yeah, of course, if you put credit slash puzz. What about edits? Fucking what, bro? Yeah, we're thinking of like making clips, not just like raw chopped up stuff, but like shit with edits that are fulfilling for the TikTok brain and for the TikTok viewer. Because it's not enough to just like post a clip. That's more like YouTube Shorts type shit. And even then, YouTube Shorts is pretty shitty. But for the most part, TikTok is like the kind of shit. But like it's not enough just to like post like a clip of you, but in vertical form. You have to like add music in the background for clips from my stuff, my live stream channel. Pause is positive connection. Okay. About to send you edit, Everett. Right now, I'd change the words being thrown out to the Italian brain rot crap. I'm doing. I'm re-downloading Premiere Pro right now. How long have you guys been like suppressing this desire to make edits of me? Is it because I said that'd be cringe or something? That probably seems like something I'd say. But I'm pretty. That probably seems like something I would say in the past, because I just hate TikTok so much that it just makes me angry to the core. So yeah, I mean, if someone were to suggest me doing clips on TikTok, I'd be like, that's don't don't put me on TikTok. That would be a disgrace of my own likeness. But now I'm just like, yeah, who fucking cares? Yay. I'm suppressing my desire to make edits. Right now? Why? Oh! Oh, what? Wookie? Okay. Oh, it's the one you were working on. Oh, man, why is my foot throbbing? Okay. I'm sure that's a good edit. I don't really understand it, but I'm assuming that's like a thing that like the dog I had to completely redo it. I appreciate I appreciate your dedication to this clip, London, because you've been working on this for a very long time. I love you and I really appreciate it. Please look. I see it. I thought you were talking about the edits where they make it sync up with music and stuff. Oh, well, it does look like there's some music involved. Then I have to screen record the clip because Cobalt stopped saving YouTube stuff. Of course it did. You know, don't you love when services just stop serving the thing that you used it for to begin with? Don't you just love that? That's just the telltale sign of a company that's just completely sold, or not, just like completely gave in to the shareholders. Like, oh, the shareholders want us to do this, shareholders want to do that. And then when the shareholders finally get all the money that they want, they just fuck off. Because they're not actually connected to the company. They're just like, they're just this limbo. They're not quite consumers. They're not even investors. And they're not really technically employees of the company. They're kind of just they're just shareholders. And for some reason they hold this really oddly esteemed role in a company. Or at least that's what a lot of bosses like make it their goal to do, to please the shareholders, just for them to cash in, fuck off, and then just dismantle the company to the point where it just loses all of its main values. For what? Just for a bunch of shareholders to cash in? Actually, that's not possible. And posted it. It is cringe. It's my first edit. Why is my fucking foot throbbing? Oh, speaking of that, I don't know how that is speaking of it, but it made me think of things that make me feel queasy. But I'm also taking iron pills, and they're really working. I really was low on iron, and I always knew I was low on iron, but I didn't know how desperate of a situation it was. Because now I don't have this like urge to take a nap at like 3 o'clock all the time. You know? Because what's the deal with that? So yeah, now you can see guessing with the audio and the no I heard. It's probably gonna be funny to me. I certainly hope so. I thought it was a pretty funnily. I believe it. I believe it to be funny. I'd say so. I'm the fucking doctor, bro. Oh, you know what? I think you made a joke like that. I think I have already said that before then. See, I told you, I thought I had a good memory. I guess I don't. Or maybe just a lot of shit is happening now. And it's just difficult to keep track of things. Because I really do think I had a good memory. I really do. Like, I would remember shit. Like, people would be like, how do you remember that? I was like, because how do you not? But I think it's just because I didn't have as much responsibilities. So I remembered shit. But now that I have responsibilities and, like, just there's so much shit to do. Either way, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I still don't know how this XP shite works. Because, I mean, London said earlier about how, oh, it doesn't work with mods. Then how come if I type something, I get points? Look. Even though my my thing's a mod, and I get points somehow. Like, that doesn't make sense. How come my thing gets points? Is it because it's me? But it doesn't know that it's me. Because that's not this account. The account that I'm streaming on is the one with the red logo and is kidDoonski Live. That's just kidDoonski. That's my Geography Channel's account. And it has a wrench next to it. How come that one gets special treatment? How would YouTube know that is linked? Like, it's not like inherently linked with that account, so how's that working? Rocks, carrots, the number one way to delete your unwanted teeth. There you go. And you know what? It'll also turn you orange. If you eat too many carrots, it'll make you turn orange. Just like how shrimps make flamingos pink. How many shrimp do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimp are pretty rich. Do 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 do. That blew my mind when I realized that was just a remix of Bonfire. I never liked Bonfire. I thought that song sucked. It was like EDM rap. I remember reading a comment because there's also a one that goes doom, 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 and then doom, 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 and something like that. And that's another Bonfire remix by Childish Gambino. Bonfire is a good song in my opinion. Nah, I never liked it. The bars are good, but the beat is shitty. I think you have to like EDM in order to like that song, and I don't. But like all the other versions, like the Flamingo one is better. I think the Flamingo one is better. And I also like the one, what even fucking is that one called? Uh, uh, I like the Flamingo song too. Uh, uh, but I remember reading a comment on one of the versions saying this song, this song's remixes are all better than the original version. Fucking hell, what the? Okay, hold on. Bonfire remix. Oh my god, Liberty Mutual. I love these commercials. This one. Dun, dun, dun. Don't forget to feed your Neopets. That's what it was called. I knew it had a weird name. But it looks like it's sometimes called Cursed Images Anthem. There's a playlist called there's a playlist called Bonfire Goes with Everything. Oh, they made Redbone with Bonfire. He reposted in the wrong Bonfire. Is that the Glue 70 beat that they just put? Hold on. Yeah. That works. That works. Yeah, wow, that's funny. Have you seen the Tonka? Yeah, that's I guess that's the first one that I saw. But yeah, they speed up. I like how the flamingo one and the you reposted. No, not reposted. You the don't forget to feed your Neopets. I like how they didn't speed up the bars, or at least not to a noticeable amount. Okay, sorry, I'm talking about a bunch of nonsense. Can I upload it? Yeah, sure, you can upload it. Go ahead. Positive Joan Deese, that is. I don't know what that is. Is that a taglog word? Either way, that's going to be a stream. Thank you guys for watching. Um, and, have a good day. And hopefully your hair doesn't look as shocking as mine does. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.